What do you think of Mr. Krabs' new plaid kilt?
Plaid?
You don't have to be nasty about it!
Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I got a crazy current events video for you guys talking about more GTA 6 controversy, some more stuff that's going around, and basically there are two video game retailers that are actually currently boycotting GTA 6. Now these retailers aren't big, but it is taking a very symbolic stance and their posts are actually going viral. And in fact, this is actually helping their business because it's actually bringing a lot of attention to their businesses. So like both of these posts have gone viral. I'll show both of these retailers' posts on Twitter, and I will also talk about Gamefly a little bit later. So Gamefly actually mocked Rockstar Games over GTA 6 being digital, which we'll cover a little bit later. And I have a lot of respect for Gamefly because of that. So right now, VGP, Video Games Plus, and I'll link these tweets down below also. A statement from VGP regarding Grand Theft Auto 6. As gamers and retailers, we recognize that Grand Theft Auto 6 is poised to be one of the biggest entertainment launches in history. The excitement surrounding this release is unprecedented, and we understand why so many customers are eagerly anticipating its arrival. For nearly 40 years, VGP has been committed to supporting physical media and preserving the value of physical game ownership. As part of that commitment, our company policy is that we do not carry physical products for video games consoles that contain only a digital download code. Really good there. Based on the information currently available, the physical release of Grand Theft Auto 6 for the PS5 and Xbox Series X is expected to be a code-in-a-box product. As a result, VGP will not be offering it for sale under our current company policy. We want to be clear that this decision is not a reflection of the game itself. We have tremendous respect for Rockstar Games and the incredible achievement that Grand Theft Auto 6 represents. Should Rockstar one day release physical edition containing a disc in the box, we would be pleased to carry and support that version for our customers. Thank you for your continued support of physical gaming and for helping us champion game preservation and ownership for nearly 4 decades, the VGP team. So this is a smaller retailer, VGP. These guys are taking a stand. They are not going to be selling GTA 6, and they're following their principles. They said we're all for physical, we're not for digital, and so it does not feel right for us to sell a game that only has a code inside of it, that's ridiculous. What are you really, picking up the game for? Because if the game is only digital, you're only getting like a box with nothing else, you might as well just buy it on the PlayStation Store and Xbox Marketplace. There's not even a point of getting, just a box copy with just a code inside. Stupid. People want a disc. People want something physical that they can own. With digital is, companies have said time and time again that we're really, paying for a license. We're not really paying for the game. So when you own the game, as a disc, it's your game. You can sell this to your friends. You can let your friends borrow it. You can trade it with other people, give it to people, stuff like that basically. But with digital, you can't do any of that. You can't sell it. You can't get rid of it once you have it. You can't give it away. You can't let people borrow it unless they're playing on your account. And there's a lot of different policies on that if you let other people play on your account too. So that's what I'll say about that pretty much. So yeah, it's when you think about it, it's kind of stupid what they're doing with GTA 6. And look, I did a poll asking you guys what the real reason for GTA 6 not having a disc version is, and you guys told me in that poll the majority of people believe that it is to save costs, and some people actually think that it is to prevent leaks. Well, I think leaks might be part of it. At the end of the day, I am basically believing that they are not producing discs to save money. That's the primary reason. The amount of discs they would have to, print out and, copy GTA 6 on it, they're doing it to save money. They're being cheap. That's ultimately the whole thing. It's ultimately coming down the cost. The reason that I know it's not primarily over leaks, well, leaks could be a small part of it, is because if the game gets leaked, tomorrow, like I said, if that happens, if even the whole story gets leaked tomorrow, it's not going to affect sales. It's not like people are all going to cancel their pre-orders and everything like that because they know, who dies, who lives, who betrays you, stuff like that in the storyline in GTA 6. People are going to buy GTA 6 because it's a game they want to play for years and years and years to come. So if I got the story spoiled for me tomorrow, I'd be pissed, yeah. But that wouldn't stop me necessarily from going and buying the game. So I don't think that it has anything to do with, leaks or anything like that. I think it's all about cost. And some of you guys in the comments actually proposed to me a crazy theory. I've been reading your comments, and some of you guys in the comments actually told me that the reason that Rockstar is doing this is so that they could double sell the game. So that basically what happens is they'll release a physical version of a disc later on, and then they can basically just double charge you. So you'll buy the digital now, and then a couple months after release, they'll release a physical, and then there'll be people that'll buy the game a second time, and that is actually a very possibility. That's also a possibility too. Right now at this moment, there's no proof they're making discs. I made a video the other day about Rockstar support, about somebody from Rockstar support saying that there will be a physical copy, but they're talking about the current box copy with the paper in it. There's no proof they were talking about a disc. So that's basically that. But good on VGP team for taking a stand on this. And people saying massive respect, mission passed, respect, plus like in San Andreas. More of this, please. If only more retailers will do the same, selling the thing that will ultimately cause their downfall for short-term profits is not the way for long-term survival. If every store did this, you'd instantly see more publishers going to the extra effort for a proper physical. And that is true, is that what a lot of stores don't understand is that this is very dangerous for their business. And I will tell you, at one point when I was younger, I considered opening up a video game store, like a local video game store. I thought about that, but I would never do that now. Never. And the reason that I would never do that right now is because there's a chance of video game stores becoming extinct in the future. Because if everything ends up becoming digital, that is going to kill local game stores. It is. There will be, bigger retailers that will certainly survive, but it will kill all local game stores. And so a lot of local game stores, like the smaller stores that are carrying GTA 6, they don't know what they're, doing right now by not, taking a stand really against this. Now, I want GTA 6. I'm going to end up getting it. I have to get it. I'm a YouTuber. I got to play it on my channel, cover it when it comes out. But, I'm frustrated. I'm angry about there being no disc. I'm really annoyed. And I was actually going to originally buy both. I was going to buy digital because I had to buy it right at midnight when it comes out. And I was going to buy disc. But, now it looks like Rockstar's intentionally just trying to either double sell people, or they are, they're either trying to double sell or they're just trying to save costs in the disc. Probably both. And here we have the other retailer, Lootbox Gaming. We're closely following the GTA 6 physical situation over the next 24 hours. We've yet to receive a full details on our end, but assuming information about it being a code in the box is true, we will not be supporting the release of GTA 6. When we started Lootbox Gaming, it was out of love for our favorite form of media, gaming, as well as the preservation of said media. If a product can't honor the people who pay their hard-earned money to purchase it, then we have no business trying to sell it to our customers who we value above anything else. Your friends at LBG. Right there. Good job, guys. So yeah, I like how they say pay their hard-earned money to purchase it. Then we have no business trying to sell it to our customers who we value above anything else. That's a good business taking a stand for their customers. So that's it. At the end of the day, is that just think about it that, in the future, retailers, or I shouldn't say retailers, video game companies, is that they can cut support for a lot of these games. And so, imagine they just removing the game from your digital library in the future. Just imagine that. And then years later, they just remaster the game. Oh, if you want to buy it now, here's the HD remaster, stuff like that, 4K remaster. So that's the danger with digital, is that it's not really technically yours. And it's tied to your account only. That's the thing is, it's only tied to your account. So it's not even tied to your PlayStation. It's tied to your account. Your PSN account, your Xbox account, your Steam account. That is what digital is basically tied to. We'll certainly be updating everyone in the meantime. The wording being shared could be getting misconstrued, so we don't want to take a definitive position until we know for sure. Don't know you guys much yet, but this is very honorable. Makes you guys a go. That's greatest of all time in my book. Thank you. We'll always try our best to make decisions that our followers and customers alike will appreciate. And look at what this guy mocked them. LOL, your whole existence and purpose for life is a CD. Holy F, that's sad. You shouldn't be talking to them like that. We're a business that sells physical games, so that would be correct. That is our whole purpose for existing. So yeah, that's what took a stand on that. So, but anyways, here I wanted to talk to the bigger thing here, Gamefly. So Gamefly is the biggest out of these guys, as far as I know. But Gamefly, now for people that aren't familiar with Gamefly, Gamefly was really big when I was a kid. There were so many commercials for it. I actually didn't even realize that Gamefly was still around. But I saw this tweet the other day. I also retweeted it. It has 1.1 million views, and this definitely helped Gamefly's business too. But Gamefly was actually mocking Rockstar over GTA 6. Now, GTA 6 not having a disc version. Now, yes, they didn't mention Rockstar Games or GTA 6 in their post, but the timing of this, June 26th, what they said, it's no coincidence. I am 99% certain that they are referring to Rockstar Games and GTA 6. But let me know if you guys agree with me, because I'm pretty certain that they're referring to GTA 6. This can't be a coincidence. So Gamefly says, Since 2002, Gamefly has focused on bringing physical console games to players at rental prices. Try it first, love it later. If a member rents a game and they want to own it, they can buy it, simple as that. We love discs and the power that they give to gamers. You can collect discs, trade them, sell them to strangers safely, and yes, you can rent discs out for a fraction of a retail cost. Yep, all the pluses that you can have with a disc. Now, there are people that defend digital and they say, oh, what if the disc breaks? What if the disc snaps? I don't think I have ever had a disc break on me or a disc snap. I have like hundreds of games from PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5. I can never think of a time when a disc snapped on me because I'm very careful with my discs. But that's the point here, is that with physical, I think there is advantages to physical. You can collect discs, trade them, sell them to strangers, and yes, you can rent this. So you can do so much of it. You can give it to your friends, sell it to somebody, trade it for another game, let your friends borrow it. So much that you can do with it. This fall, we're excited to offer our members games like Marvel's Wolverine, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, Silent Hill Townfall, Star Wars Zero Company, Castlevania, Belmont's Curse, Splatoon Raiders, and other AAA disc cart games based on base games that members can rent, buy, and truly own. When games are released on discs or carts, Gamefly will be carrying them. Gamefly, slinging discs since 2002, and they're still there. And the really cool thing about Gamefly, what I liked about this company, is what's different to it than other companies is that when you buy a game, or I should say rent a game, when you rent a game from them and you start liking that game, you can actually buy that game from them. You can contact them and tell them, hey, I want to buy that game. And then you pay for it and you buy it. It's right there. So that was like a way for people to like play games without being sure if they wanted it or not. And then if they like it, they could just buy it right there. But if you notice when they're talking specifically about discs, we love discs and the power that they give to gamers. And then they talk about all the pros that are of discs. This cannot be a coincidence. They are definitely referencing GTA 6. I'm so positive of this. I got so scared when I first saw this. I thought you were shutting down or something. Quite the contrary. When there's discs, we'll be there, and that's the scary thing. Is if everything goes digital, is you'll have so many retailers, companies that will disappear. I've never used your service before, but I have nothing but respect for a company that doesn't treat their core audiences like cattle. Keep up the good work. I'll have to check you guys out, and they're very active on their Twitter. I was today years old when I found Gamefly still out here in the streets. The streets is called dog, and they had a reference to San Andreas. I can't believe Gamefly still exists. Sorry for never returning that copy of PS2 Battlestar Galactica game. Apologize to Mom, she paid for it. And look, they're doing a 4th of July promotion for Independence Day. Celebrate gaming independence with Gamefly. Return to Gamefly for just $2.50. Valid through July 10, 2026, cancels prior to January 1st, 2026. We with at least 1 month of paid service for 1 or 2 game standard plans. So yeah, so they're doing a promotion right now. They're doing a promotion right now for the 4th of July. They're doing that. But that's it. I'm gonna say I have a lot of respect for Lootbox Gaming, Gamefly, Video Games Plus, that they're basically taking a stand against this, and they're saying that this is not, okay. So, could Rockstar still release a disc version? It's entirely possible. They might try to double sell you the game, but it's like I said, it's just so scummy what they've done that we don't have a disc. We want to be able to have a disc. We want that. We want something physical. We don't want it just digital. We want to actually be able to physically own it. But I guess that's that for this video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.